What is up, the Steam blockchain? So today I want to talk about superhumans. And the reason why I want to talk about superhumans is because I sort of feel that we are entering into a stage where, because of exponential growth, you are going to have people that have the time to develop superhuman capabilities. And many of those superhuman capabilities are stuff that we already have, but we're not investing into that direction. Let's say, for example, our thinking mind. In many ways, that's a superhuman capability, our mind, basically. But most people are not thinking, they're not using their mind, they're taking script from some other place instead of the individual being the central person, basically, in their life, that they are at the center. So okay, so superhumans, the future of superhumans. So what I think is going to happen is, first you're going to have people, and then you're going to have people that are superhumans. Now, how the superhumans are going to develop is just because if they get a little bit, if the superhumans get knowledge a little bit sharper, a little bit faster, they can exponentially grow in intelligence. And just because we have the technology, they can combine that with technology and implement it fast into their life, growing, getting even more an exponential curve on their success rate, and eventually that can lead to a superhuman effect where you have most people, use regular people, they usually, just because they're involved more with society, they usually don't have the atmosphere basically to be in that intense mode, let's say, because regular day-to-day life can be pretty, I don't know, it can make people fall asleep a lot because it's like there's not really that much challenge, let's say. Most things in life is pretty like given to you by technology, or I don't know, by nature in general, and people mainly just want to have fun when they are in big groups. But superhumans, I think they're gonna be developing in a way where the physical landscape is less important, and that they're gonna try to explore other sides of life more, because the physical landscape is starting to get pretty predictable. What I mean with other places is the digital world, let's say. There is really so much going on in the digital space that it updates how people view things. So I think superhumans. So yeah, this is how I think the authority structure is going to be: humans, superhumans, and then artificial intelligence, or yeah, AI at the top. So superhumans would be kind of in the middle. The regular humans would be a step behind that, basically in intelligence, and of course artificial intelligence would be the smartest. And I think some of the core things with superhumans is going to be that they can basically experience anything they want with thoughts or with emotions, or in terms of experiences from where they are. So it's going to lower the cost of experiences. They can basically get any cool experience in the same day, even the same hour, maybe even the same minute. As in the past, humans, they had to travel to a place, they had to check in, hotel, I mean, all of this, and then see some natives, basically. And that's cool in many ways, but I feel that superhumans, they're gonna take in data much faster, and they're gonna experiment more, let's say. In terms of exponential growth curve, superhumans, their software is going to be updated daily in very radical ways, to be honest. I think it's going to change in massive ways. How they view things, what they pursue in life, I think that's going to change daily. from a regular basis. I also think some other things that uh, stuff like eating or maybe even some basic level thoughts, a lot of those things for superhumans are going to be pretty basic. And yeah, they're going to find higher things to do. Health and stuff like that, it's going to be very basic things that, I mean, nature is already giving you health, right? But humans, regular humans, has been a hard time to they can struggle basically with health. But superhumans, the body is not going to be that interesting because they're going to sort of see how limited it is, right? They're going to see how in virtual realities and all this in the digital world we're going to be able to do anything, right? And even ideas like money, I think it's going to go away for superhumans because when we're making everything digital, we make it abundant, and money then really doesn't become even relevant, right? It doesn't matter because if you reach complete abundance, superhumans are going to see that, you know, the body is handled, is basic stuff, value is handled, is basic stuff. Let's look beyond. Let's look what we can do. Can we build some cool virtual worlds that's going to make people's life more exciting, basically? Yeah, the superhumans are basically just going to look at bigger things in life. You know, it's going to be an identity that's more connected to a bigger landscape, let's say. Maybe look a little bit more at the stars, like what is going on in this universe. Seems like we have some star things, some big suns, some moon. I mean, I think that they're going to try to spend their time about bigger questions, right? And the normal humans, regular humans, they're going to keep looking at the family and more of these structures that are important, but we're now changing a lot of the structures. So if you want, you can do all these things in the offline world in a slower way, or you can do like education, stuff like that. I mean, clearly smartphones getting 10x knowledge, 10x faster, 10x better knowledge in smartphones. Clearly that's the new school, right, for young generations. Clearly smartphones is way better at giving you data, feeding you data than any other entity or any other structure in most people's life. And in a global world, basically people can get access to exponential knowledge that is way ahead of what the mainstream in a place, like the knowledge that they are getting, right? So I think it's going to be very interesting to see superhumans be developed. It feels like we're gonna design humans. Like we can do whatever we want. Like we can design something really cool, like amazing humans. Yeah, and I think that a lot of the scarcity models, a lot of the limited identity that people have had, that it can go away. It can go away very fast if abundance hits, right? I think that a lot of the regular humans they can update their software pretty fast, so everyone might even pretty fast become superhumans, right? It comes down to if people can see a value proposition, like if people can see that, well, this new thing is giving me more value than what I already have, like it's making my life easier. And as I talked about in the past a lot, clearly all the data processing tasks that we do on smartphones, that we do on computers, artificial intelligence is going to take that over. Every intellect task, we don't really have to do that. And just because most of our jobs are automated, or I mean, it's basically the same things, it basically means that we really don't have to do this actually. Like we can do stuff, like we can build systems that are just value creating systems. And the cool thing with that is, by nature, the more time we have over, the more time we can dive into new things. We can explore reality in way bigger or way deeper ways than what we did in the past. Because let's say every person has 18 hours of free time a day, and they don't have to worry about survival. Like, they don't have to worry. Like, they're good. Man, they're so good. What is going to happen then is they're gonna look at everything, right? If you have so much free time, you don't have to worry. You're gonna look at all the structures in life. So I'm going to talk more about the topic of superhumans in the future. Every day I update my ideas, my views. I find reality a very fascinating place, and I feel that video is really going to be the key in this new world. And that the more people empower themselves, the better. Like, I want to see millions of humans basically empower themselves. It's going to take a long time. Technology is going to speed up a lot of things. It's also going to question people more, like, what is really reality? Like, what is, like, because we usually used to have stories that we believed in. The story of money, the story of this place, the story of this region of the world. But a lot of the stuff that we have invented, like, we invented it, like, a lot of this stuff it's fragile structures. So future is going to come down to a lot of about superhumans and AI, and it's also going to come down to, let's say, a person. I mean, what do they want to do? Like, do you want to be like, do you want to explore the world? Do you want to explore a more expansive identity? Do you want to be a central authority in your own life? There is a lot of nuances here, especially because technology is shrinking all the time. The cost of it is going down all the time, so it gets easier to create new value, right, in the ecosystem. And people getting more time over, so they have more time to consume, and you have this positive feedback loop kind of going, which is kind of cool in many ways. So yeah, I'm just dropping out some ideas here. Hopefully people enjoyed. Have an awesome day. Steam blockchain. Bye bye.